Good evening, tarot card readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to go ahead and tune into the universe's frequency. A great way to clear the air. If you want to close your eyes, whatever you want to do, click off, fast forward, whatever you want to do. Here we go. Beautiful. Perfect. So, here we go. We're going to do the Virgo North Node Tree of Life read. These have been turning out very powerful. Very, very powerful. Seen the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords again. Maybe you guys are ending a cycle. Alright, I was told to shuffle one more time. One more time. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay, we're going to start down at the root, as usual. We're going to layer our energy as normal. Knight of Wands. So in your home and family position, you have the Knight of Wands. So maybe a new idea that you have. The Four of Pentacles. And this is in your subconscious foundation that you're, because in your past life, you got the Pisces North Node. Or, I'm sorry, South Node. So you were a bit more reserved, a little less practical, kind of all over the place with yourself. This life you're called to be a little more practical. And so, subconsciously, if you are constantly protecting your money and feeling like you're in lack, it actually attracts lack. So this is, I think, a mindset change that you need to take on, as far as practically thinking as, you already have the abundance that you are manifesting. And it's not an easy thing to get into. But in this Virgo North Node, this is out of your comfort zone, so it's a hard thing to move into. And then so when we move over to your communication and career position, you have the King of Cups. So you love your job, you love your career, you're giving it your all, which is a great thing. Your emotional relationship is the Sun. So you love yourself. You love yourself, you love people around you, which is beautiful. The Sun card is the most beautiful card in the deck, the most abundant card. So you really love what you do, the people that are around you, which is a great energy to be in. So we're going to go here to the most important card, your achievements. And normally this would be not a great card to see, the Three of Swords. What that tells me is you have ended all of the heartaches and heartbreaks and all of the relationships that no longer serve you. You're figuring out who is real in your life and who is fake in your life. There's a lot of good reasons that this Three of Swords can be in the achievements position. All of these things affect it. So if you weren't cutting off those things, then you would not maybe have the Sun card here uh, in your emotional relationships position. So lovely. I like this. So we're going to go to your opposing matters, and that's the Page of Wands. So there's a tendency for you to look back a little too much, look back at what you have, what you've done wrong, look back at where you failed in life, and we all know that that is not a good energy to be in. But the nice thing is, over here in your helpful matters is the King of Pentacles. Now he is looking back, but he's also looking over at your achievements. And everything that the King of Pentacles touches turns to gold. So this is a nice energy to have in your helpful matters. So there is a, what do I want to say, an abundant energy, I guess, that you're trying to take on by moving into this King of Pentacles energy. So over here, and this is great in your, um, in your difficulties is the Star card. So it's probably been difficult for you to, in the past, um, to be able to share this, um, share these epiphanies that you have had, share this spiritual wisdom that you have with other people. But in this lifetime, you're called to connect more with people in a practical way, and that you're able to share your spiritual wisdom with people in such a way that they will receive you and they will understand what it is that you're going through or have gone through, spiritually speaking. So I think that this is, again, in this lifetime, following your North Node, you are called to share this knowledge with other people, and you'll be able to do it in a way, the more that you move towards that North Node, you'll be able to do it in a way that people will receive you and understand it, because you're going to approach it in a more practical way, the conversation and everything that surrounds it. So over here, and this is great, over here in your responsibilities position, you have my favorite card, of course, the Death card. So you're putting an end, like I said, to all those things that no longer serve you. The things that you used to be obligated to or that you felt obligated to, you're realizing that they aren't legitimate obligations. So there's no reason to be obligated to them. And that will also help you to grow and to further deepen these roots that you have here with this passion and love for the people and for what you do. This is lovely. This is unfolding beautifully. Number one position, your spiritual position, the Ace of Wands. You have a great new spiritual new beginning. It's almost like the slate will be wiped clean. The spiritual slate will be wiped clean. Start from fresh. Start brand new. And, have a deeper, better walk in this spiritual journey. So we're going to layer these cards now with the angels and fairies. I'm excited to see what card's going to come out of the achievements position here on top of that Three of Swords. We already know what's going to come on top of the Sun. Yeah. Oh, no, this one goes here. All right, so your root position, your home and family. Mistakes happen at any time, and this is how we learn. Forgive yourself and then move on with lessons learned. So, right, and I'm guilty of this. I have taken things too far, gone a little overboard as far as my disciplining, or, the overall attitude, or the volume, we'll say, and realize, oh, I really went a little too far there, and I find myself apologizing. And but as time has went on, I've been able to, phase that out, realizing where my mistakes were at, and you know, in the process, I was able to forgive myself because we're all human. So the things that we do, sometimes we don't know why we do them. We have no idea why. We have all these things that are from our past continuously dragging us down. And if we don't become aware of it or address it, or forgive ourselves when we are aware of it, it's something that will continually tear down the foundation of your family life. And that's why this is in that position. Because if you can forgive yourself, understanding that mistakes happen, now you're able to build a solid foundation on that. I'm just glad that came out, and it doesn't surprise me. So, in your unconscious foundation, the garden of the sun and moon, the change you seek may be outside your comfort zone. Ask for strength to help you move forward. Right, because in this lifetime, in this Virgo North Node, you're called to connect to people more, because in the past life with your Pisces South Node, you weren't connected to people as deeply or as much, and you were also kind of bouncing around with people as far as who you gave your energy to, and you didn't care who gave their energy to you. There was no boundaries. So in this lifetime, you're called to set clear, decisive boundaries as far as how much, set your own self boundaries, is how much you give yourself to other people. So it's like I say, and it's a great song. Gosh, I'm not going to remember who it's by, but Energy Budget. Budgeting your own energy and realizing and knowing where to put it, where, when, and how much, the frequency, and especially based on how much you're getting back, right? So once you can figure that out, then you're going to be more balanced, and that's what, you have this, the earth, the earth sign is stability. And the Virgo traits are routine and analyzation, ruled by Mercury, the mind. Those are the traits of this Virgo North Node that you need to be going towards. Even if it's your only placement in your chart, the more that you follow this North Node, the more emotionally fulfilled you will be. I promise you that. 100%. So we're going to go over here to your emotional relationships position. On top of the Sun card, you have had problems in the past, but to move on, you must both forgive and forget. Learning from mistakes will enrich your life. Again, same thing, forgiving and forgetting. Yeah, you're going to be more emotionally fulfilled. On top of the King of Cups, and this is your communication and career position. I give you star dreams. Feel blessed and know that the troubles that have followed you are now far behind. See, and that's that King of Cups energy. Not looking back at all. Not looking back. It's not happening. So in your achievements position now, on top of that Three of Swords, Guardian Angel of the World. Beautiful. Nice, beautiful purple card. Allow yourself to grow with your angels, protective, shining light all around you. Yeah, this is a gorgeous card. Beautiful, beautiful card to have in your achievements position. Allow yourself to grow with your angels' protective light all around you. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so we're going to go to your opposing matters. On top of the page of wands, I believe. Believe in your abilities to accomplish great things. Move forward in the profound way needed for your future work. Yes, because the less prepared you are, the less likely you are to see that next opportunity, the less likely you are to see uh, the correct way to go. And if you look in this card, it's like your spirit guides and angels are shining a light on your path to let you know which way to go, because you're maybe becoming or are a little blinded to it because you don't believe in yourself. So the more that you believe in yourself, the more that that light will shine the way to go. So over here in your helpful matters, position angel with flower garland. I am the magic in your heart. Open your mind and listen and shine out to all others around you. Yeah, and that's that King of Pentacles. Everything he touches turns to gold. Your helpful matters. Just let everyone see the magic in your heart. And again, open your mind and listen and shine out to others around you. That Virgo North Node to connect more with people. You'll be more emotionally fulfilled, I'm telling you. Move over to your difficulties position with that star card. Follow your shining star. Imagine that. Follow your instincts and then be resolute in what you are doing, knowing that your angels, that you are supported by your angels. Right, so the angels are going to give you the right words to say. The angels are going to give you the right way to connect with people. If you just be more open to your angels, spirit guides, they will reveal to you the proper way to handle yourself. So in the number 2 position, responsibilities, fairy revels, your life can be joyful if you allow your faith to open doors that will make this happen. Remove the barrier and everything will be clear. Right, exactly. Like I said, back over here, remove the barriers, the blockages, and it's no wonder it's right on top of the death card. Putting an end, a rebirth to a new way of thinking, a new way to allow yourself to open those doors. It's just lovely how it all flows together. And the number 1 spiritual spot, Dewdrop Fairy. Be open to loving yourself, for you are worthy of that love. Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning and love for yourself. You need to fall in love with yourself again. That's what this message is saying. That is exactly what this message is saying. You need to learn how to fall in love with yourself again. Don't worry about other people and what they believe and think about you. Fall in love with yourself again first, and then everyone else will fall in love with you. You've been falling in love with everyone else, and you don't love yourself. You've been falling in love with everybody else, and you forgot to love yourself. You thought you loved yourself. You put yourself last. Let's see what the moon has to say about this. I think this is going to be a really powerful message here of some guidance, some wisdom from the moon. The moon is very wise, so we're going to see some wisdom here and what it is that you should do. Let go of, stop looking back at. Yeah. Don't let pride get in your way. So maybe there's a little pride you have going on here that your blockage is. Okay? Maybe pride is blocking you and you don't realize it. Because sometimes you feel like, and this is like a real Leo vibe, a really nice, beautiful yellow line on this card. But you definitely don't want to let, pride comes before fall. It's okay to be, proud of certain things, but to be proudful, yeah, no, very bad negative energy. Full moon in Leo. Let's see what was on the bottom of this deck here. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Okay, so hold your vision. And we'll get one more card from the psychic reading card and we'll wrap this up. There are changes that you are to have that are going to happen regardless. But the biggest change that'll come, when the biggest change will come, is when you learn to forgive yourself for all the mistakes that you've made. Because we've all tried our best given the tools that we have at the time, right? And we don't know sometimes why we do what we do. Spirit's saying that you need to, don't worry about why you did, what you lost, what you gained, whatever. Just forgive yourself. Okay. Psychic reading deck finally give us a different card. Yeah, and this is, again, I think this has to do with, without even reading about it, it has to do with yourself. You need to learn to love yourself again. And this is the number 23 card. So I really feel like this is going to be a take a look at yourself and love what you see type of energy, type of card here. Let's check the book, the number 23 card from the psychic reading deck. I'm loving this energy. I'm loving it. Mirror. Mirrors are a reflection of our physical and spiritual self. You have received this card as the universe wants you to focus on what energy and emotions you are sending out. The psychic reading card of the mirror is a gentle reminder you need to pay attention to your thoughts as they are manifesting and returning to you. A mirror can reflect the consequences of both positive and negative actions. The mirror card can represent different meanings. A mirror is a reflection of how you currently appear and are perceived by others. The spiritual meaning of the mirror is truth and enlightenment. In order for a mirror to reflect, it requires light and illumination, so you can't do this in the dark. In order to, so this card relates to your spiritual path. You are like a mirror and have the ability to be an illuminated, enlightened mind who reflects the light of the universe. You are a true spiritual being who can create and reflect positive experiences into your life. In ancient times, seers would use mirrors as portals to the access of the spirit world. This was called mirror gazing, and the mirror portal was called psychomantium. Your loved ones may utilize mirrors to make contact with you. You have received this card to connect to a loved one in spirit who is trying to get your attention through mirror gazing and reflection. If a mirror is cracked or broken, it is a sign that any negative energy you have been experiencing around you lately has now been broken and negativity released and neutralized by the universe. It does not mean you will have 7 years of bad luck. A mirror is assigned to think and be positive to attract those traits back into your life. See, it's all a matter of perception. It's always, always, always a matter of perception. Everything can be looked at from both ways. A cracked mirror is a sign of negativity being released, not 7 years bad luck. Just like the reflection of yourself can be taken both ways. It can be taken negatively or positively. Do you love what you see in the mirror or do you hate what you see in the mirror? And you don't want to have hate in your heart because that is like acid to your blood. Read the book. Everybody needs to read the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. It's going to change your life. I'm telling you, the way that you think, some people think, well, it's just the way I thought and it didn't come out. Well, the thoughts affect you as a whole from top to bottom. So that's why forgiving yourself does so much to you, because you're forgiving your whole self, right? Not just one part of yourself, a part of your brain or your heart or your arm, whatever, you're forgiving your whole self. And so that's why it's detrimental to your health to not forgive yourself or to hate yourself. And that's what the Spirit is saying here. Forgive yourself, and change will come, and then you'll be able to look in the mirror and love what you see. And then because you love what you see, that you perceive yourself as that way, other people will perceive you that way as well, and you'll be more accepted. And you'll be able to share that spiritual knowledge. Because you're not coming off now in a prideful ego type of way. Because pride and ego, they hold hands together. So you can drop the pride and ego, you'll be able to love what you see in the mirror. You were lying to yourself before because the pride and ego will put you into lies. And when you look in the mirror, you're going to lie to yourself and say that you love what you see or whatever, this and that. But in the reality of it is there's hate behind that. And you don't even realize it. So when you can let that go, you can move into this more positive vibration. And then others will have to raise themselves to that vibration if they want to enter your space. So this was a great read. Definitely some good advice that the universe had thrown down, as usual, though. Yeah, that's all I have for you. Other than that, I appreciate all the love and support. All the ways to get a hold of me are in the description box below. I was told to tell you guys that. My email, Cash App for any donations. Other than that, I'm happy to have. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe for the tribe, and I will see you on the next one.